Muscle contraction. Chapter 10, Bio 20. We are going to discuss how muscle contractions relate directly to Chapter 11, nerve impulses, in Bio 30. As a reminder, we're going to talk about some key players. Here we have what's called actin filaments. They are a key part as they are the parts that shorten when we have a muscle contraction. We also have myosin with the myosin head that attach to the actin. They are extremely attracted to one another. If left to their own means, they would always be attached. That is why we have these protein filaments known as tropomyosin. Tropomyosin covers the actin, ensuring that myosin cannot get to the actin. It's much like a bodyguard, you could say. And with the tropomyosin, we also have these globular proteins known as troponin. Troponin is also important because it is going to play a role in removing tropomyosin. At this point in the video, right here, please pause it and draw what you see on your screen and label each part. These purple diamonds are the calcium ions. Please remember, you want to label actin, myosin, tropomyosin, and troponin. So now that you've done that, or pause the video to take a moment, I want to talk about how a muscle contraction actually occurs. So step 1, calcium attaches itself to troponin. Calcium acts like a key in a lock. It fits into troponin, making sure that troponin then pulls away tropomyosin away from the actin. So this is step 2. Tropomyosin is removed from the actin, revealing this really sticky residue on the actin that myosin can actually bind to. Step 3, we see the myosin head attaching to the sticky residue of the actin. In step 4, we see the arm of the myosin flex, causing the head to move and pulling the actin in one direction, hence a muscle contraction or shortening of the muscle. Now, again, I've said it once, maybe twice already, but actin and myosin are extremely attracted to each other. If left to their own devices, they would not unattach. So this is a problem. We need to now figure out how to do that. We use ATP to do that process. ATP comes in from cellular respiration and is used to remove the myosin from the actin. So this is step about 5 we're at, I believe. Okay, so the ATP removes the head of the myosin and the myosin can relax. And now that it is unattached, it can move down the line of the actin and grab more of the sticky residue that will be revealed as calcium continues to bind to troponin, and the muscle can continue to contract. An example of the movement of the myosin head along actin is found in your textbook back in chapter 10. Unfortunately, it does not show troponin, tropomyosin, and calcium. It's just showing the attraction between the myosin head and the actin. So about steps 3, 4, and 5, or I guess 4 and 5 in the process we just talked about. It's just showing you how the myosin head will attach, detach, and move further down the line to pull the actin shorter. Another good photo of this is found in your textbook, is showing how a myosin and actin in a relaxed state at the top up here. In a relaxed state, as stretched out, your muscle is relaxed, but as it contracts, you can see down here that it shortens as it comes closer to the middle and the actin is pulled in that way. So, hierarchy of muscle structure. This is kind of where the connection comes in. You can notice in step 2 here is the muscle fiber bundle. That is found right here on our diagram. Located along the muscle fiber bundle is a nerve. Chapter 11 is all about nerves and nerve impulses. So we are going to make the connection between how a nerve impulse happens. Your brain then processes it to then move your muscles. Moving your muscles means contracting those muscles. So that is why we discuss why and review muscle contraction. Please be prepared. The video here where we will be discussing in class the drawing of the actin, the myosin, tropomyosin, and troponin, calcium. The process of a muscle contraction will also be discussed and possibly tested in a drawing quiz. And we will answer a few questions on a Google form most likely. So please be prepared for all of those, and I will see you all tomorrow.